Hey, howdy, Mojave D here. I'm doing well. I hope you're doing well. I do. Give this a watch. I just saw this. This just came up on my YouTube feed from Lightning Gaming. If this works, this is really interesting. If this works, Lightning, you earned a subscriber. I'll subscribe to your channel, and I might even try to do this with a new character. I'd have to go to a different official server than the one I'm on. I'm on 2728 right now, doing a little bit of me coming back after not playing it for, gosh, 3 years. I don't know, 2021 I think was the last time I played. But let's give this a watch, and I'm gonna react to it.
Yo, what's up everyone? Welcome back to Lightning Gaming. So guys, whether you're a new player to Conan Exiles or you are an older player wanting to start back up, now is the perfect time to do that, because right now in Conan Exiles you can get a massive advantage, and in this video I'm gonna show you exactly how you can do that. If you are new to my channel, please remember to like and subscribe. I would really appreciate that. But with that being said, let's get straight into the video. Alright guys, so starting
Is
up,
there
the
an
first thing you are
echo?
gonna need to do this is gonna be a good transition. Now of course, if you already have a base built up, you would probably already have a good transition. But if you are new and you just started, there's a very easy way you can get a legendary transition early game. And the only thing you're gonna need to do that is gonna be
There's
normal
some kind
stone
of
daggers,
feedback,
which
some
you can
kind of
craft
echo
on
going
day
on.
1. So after you get your stone daggers, you simply want to head over to Sepamaru right over here on the map. And once you
Uh,
get here, you just want to go to the water side right over here, and this is where you will find the wine cellar dungeon. Alright, so once you reach this area, this is what the wine cellar dungeon's entrance gonna look like. Like you can see guys, it's right next to the water. You simply need to interact with this door, and that's gonna put you inside of the dungeon. Now guys, once you get inside, you simply need to fight the first enemy, and this is why you need the stone daggers. Now this guy is gonna do a lot of damage, so make sure he doesn't hit you. But at least his moves are very predictable, and you shouldn't have any problem at all taking him down. You simply need to keep hitting him with your stone daggers to keep that bleed stacking, and his hit points is gonna drain in no
wow.
time at all. Now guys, after you take down this mini boss, he will have a chance to drop you the legendary substance. Now keep in mind that this isn't a 100% drop, so you might have to kill
Right.
him a few times before you actually get
A
him.
few,
But this is just a bonus
like
step. You
maybe
don't need a
8.
transition. You can use weaker ones as well, but this is gonna make everything a lot easier for you. Now the next thing you want to do is you want to head
Yes.
over to the area of the summoning place. Now there are multiple spots like this on the map at the moment, but this is in my opinion gonna be the easiest location. Now once you reach this location, you are gonna look for the trader.
I'm going to pause him for a second here. Okay, now I know I gotta check this because it does sound like it's echoing. So let me stop right here and do a sound check, and then I'll be right back. Okay, the sound is fine. It's just echoing to me, but not on the video. I have been trying to get the Valencia Snowhunter on my comeback here, and I've worked hard. At the Mounds of the Dead, there's 3 locations where I remember she used to spawn and where she could spawn. Haven't been able to get her to show up, and so if this works, I'm telling you what, I'm gonna give it a go. Okay, let's continue with him though.
Caravan. Now this is only available while the sorcerer event is active, so just keep that in mind. And over here you want to purchase the supply materials from this merchant right over here, and then of course we are gonna have the merchant that is gonna sell you the fighter and worker thralls.
Community is the way we find our strength and share our hope. It's the way dinner on the table brings a
Now for early game, I would just try and get a good fighter thrall. You can get the Lancia, you can get Marcus Bane of Beast, and even
Valencia.
Janos. All of those are very good for early game. But of course, in order to get the fighter and the supply materials, you are gonna need Ancient Obelisk, and that is why I like this location early game. First of all, the enemies are gonna be easy at this location, and there is a ton of sorcerers around. So next up, I'm gonna show you the locations of all the sorcerers in this area. And if you keep farming all of these in a loop, you're gonna end up with a ton of ancient obelisks in no time at all. So the first one can be located right next to the trader's caravan. Like you can see, guys, he will always be at this exact location. So all you need to do with the sorcerers is you are gonna knock them out just
If
like
you
this.
think
And you simply want
you
to
can
grab
do
them with a
that on
binding
an
and drag
official
them all the
server
way
with
to your
no
trader
armor, you're
caravan.
crazy.
Now if you are looking for a fast way to get a binding before reaching the correct level, you can simply kill one of the sorcerers and they will most of the times drop you one of these bindings. So now you are just gonna go and you're gonna
Okay.
drag them all the way to the
Yeah.
cage over here.
Yeah.
And once you interact with the cage, that is gonna give you 50 ancient obelisks. Now there is a total of 8 sorcerers in this area, so if you grab all of them, you are gonna have 400 ancient obelisks. And the great thing is, once you knock down the last one, you can just do it all in a loop again. So you
By
will be able
yourself,
to end up with
without
thousands of
armor?
ancient obelisks in literally no time
No.
at all. Now the next one is gonna be located on the other side of the trader caravan.
At
Like you
like
can see,
level
this one
10?
is
No.
always gonna be here. After this one, you wanna head over to the summoning place, which is gonna be
Ah,
located right over
you
here.
would get
And
your
in this area, there are a
ass
bunch more
kicked.
sorcerers, so I'm gonna show you all the locations
You
real
would
quick.
die
So the first
1,000
one can be
deaths.
located right over here, over by the one cannibal brute spawn point. He's gonna be standing over there. And then for the next one, you simply want to head down to right next to this jailer
You're level
cage.
10,
And
maybe
then the
level
third
12.
one is gonna be
No
located
armor.
over at the other cannibal brute. So you're just gonna go all the way to the
And
other side of
die.
the summoning place, just up the steps, and the sorcerer
And
is gonna be
die.
over here at the back. Now guys, once you have all of them knocked down and you drag them over to your cage, the next location you are gonna go to is just gonna be out of the summoning place. Then you wanna go to your right side.
Yeah.
And just
Yeah, I
around
know
this corner, there are
all
going to
these
be
camps.
another
I mean, I'm
small
very
camp.
familiar
It's
with
going to
them.
be this one right over here.
Yeah.
And at
There's
this spot,
2
you
in
can
there.
find 3 more sorcerers.
3.
So if you knock down all 8 of them, you will get a total of 400 ancient obelisks, which is enough for a ton of resources, as well as for 2 fighter thralls. And you can get some really OP ones, like the Snowhunter, which is great.
Yes,
Okay,
she
guys, so
is.
now I'm just going to show you what you can
400, huh?
expect to get from this ancient obelisk. So I have 400 over here, and I'm gonna head to this trader right over here. I'm just gonna use all of this on supply materials. I'm just gonna spend all
Why?
of this ancient obelisk. Remember, it's only 400, so basically you need to complete the entire sorcerer loop one time. So let's open all of this up, and I just want to show you why I say you can get a massive head start if you do it this way.
Yes.
Okay, so like you can
Massive.
see, guys, we've got a ton of iron bar, we've got steel bar, we've got tar. Now, if you really wanted to, you can take all the seeds and you can throw it in a fluid press to get a bunch of oil as well. So yeah, just a super good way to farm up a bunch of resources fast. Even if you are built up already, you can use this to just farm a ton of steel bar and iron bar without having to go there and farm the nodes. And now, before I end this video, I just want to quickly give you an idea of the fighter and the worker thralls. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna spend only 1000 ancient obelisks, like you can see there, and I'm gonna buy some fighter thralls, and we will see what we get. Now, I know there are some people that doesn't like this event, but you can basically get end game resources and thralls super easy, so I like this event, and I think this is the best one at the moment. So after buying the fighter thralls, we did get Marcus Bane of Beast, we've got the Janos, and yeah, we also got Webner. We didn't get the Lancia Snowhunter this time. But yeah, the Marcos, the Janos, as well as the Lancia, all of them are great fighter thralls. I mean, if you're lucky enough, you can get the Lancia Snowhunter literally on day 1 on Conan Exiles, which is a great thrall. And then of course you can get some worker thralls as well. Now keep in mind, you won't be able to get...
Okay. If you think I might try this. I might try to see if I can do it. If you think you can do this from level 0, run to Set City, you're going to be about level 10 to 12. No armor, stone daggers, not easy to beat the drunkard. He's not hard, but he only needs to hit you once. I mean, Lightning Gaming did a real good job fighting him. A real good job. You can't get hit or you're dead. And he doesn't always drop the truncheon. I mean, it could take multiple tries. Okay, that part, very doable. Now, you're going to run across the map, because you have no way to fast travel, all the way to the sinkhole. Again, not hard. You can do that. And you're going to try to knock these things out solo in these camps. I want to see you do that, Lightning. I want to see you do that. By yourself. You get mobbed. You have no armor. You're level 10, maybe level 12, and you'll level up on the run from Sat City or Separ Maru to, we used to call it Sat City back in the olden days. So, okay, maybe you're level 12. No armor. Now, I can't believe I think he's just doing that to show you. I'm sure he doesn't intend for anybody to try to go in there with Seth Truncheon and think you can knock out one of those things without getting your butt killed. I mean, they're going to hand your head to you. You're going to get mobbed, and you have no armor. I'm sure he doesn't mean that. I'm sure he means, okay, you're going to level up on the way and, make yourself some armor, make yourself a shield, so you can at least block. And I think you need 200 per fighter. So if you get your first 200, which means you've killed 4 of those sorcerers solo, going into a camp where you would get swarmed and pecked to death by archers, even if you didn't get swarmed. So you could do it. You would have to have a really smart strategy to draw them out 1 or 2 at a time and take them 1 or 2 at a time before you get in there to the sorcerer. I think it could be done. I might try it. However, I'm going to do that, but I'm already level 60. I've been playing for like a week or more, about 10 days. I'll come back, and I've got some videos on my progress there. I'm going to try this, but see, I'm going to go in there with a berserker. I got a berserker. Once you get a berserker, you're set. You can go anywhere and do anything. But Dalencia is the one I want, and I've been having a hard time trying. So I'm going to try this. And if it works, if I get a Dalencia Snowhunter, she's my favorite, I'll subscribe. So let's see how it goes. Okay, if this works, Lightning Gaming, you earn yourself a subscriber. I will subscribe. Only if I get a Dalencia Snowhunter out of this. Before we take off, though, here's some progress on the base. My permanent base, I got the Mitra altar all built out. The area underneath is going to be rooms for like where the monks can stay. This was inspired by Extradition. He does great builds, and basically all I've done is move everything from the temporary base down there on in the noob area. I'm just moving everything over here. I don't have everything moved over yet. I don't need named workers. I have named workers on every bench for everything. There's going to be another floor up above this, and my bedroom will be up in here. But and we'll build some stairs out this way. Whoa! And build out a balcony all the way around. It'll be all the way around, just like what we have here. And I'll extend this out another 2 or 3 tiles, roof tiles out, so that that's all a balcony. And then up here, see, I can put a whole nother floor above this floor, all the way down here. And this little part here with this work, because we have a perfect little arch here, will be my bedroom. At least that's kind of the plan. And then, I mean, probably. Then we've got, this is the center right here. This is the centerpiece of the ruins of the Zelha docks. So I need to incorporate this space down here. Yeah, I could put the bedroom here along this and just make this all a room here with that above it, and then it should be right in the center, you know, looking down on the development here. Our little reconstruction of the Zelha docks, you know, and then right back there though, I'll show you where the, yeah, I mean you can build in those ruins right there, but I'll show you the winter. You know, if you wanted to build a really sexy base, this is a tree branch that I can walk across all the way over to this other plateau. But right down there, I mean, if you look down there on that bottom part, I mean, you've got that whole bottom part where you could put your, I mean, you could build like a little town right there, because you could put 3-4 floors up there, and then up on the top could be, you know, your master living space, master bedroom living space up there on the top. Look at that, with that peak like that, and you could even put, I mean, from that top part where the dot is that I'm looking at right there, that little opening right there, I mean, you could put, you know, 3 more floors up on this, along with, you know, at least 3-4 floors down here on the bottom part. So lots of sexy places to build here, really. And going across that tree branch, and if you like a tree house, I mean, you can make tree house builds in here. I mean, this is just the jungle has so many wonderful places to build. But look at that. That could be a base and a half right there. They've already got a floor in up there on the top where you could put your master bedroom. I mean, come on. Plateau up there that can be built on. If you like building on flat surfaces, I mean, it's just incredible. But enough of that. Now I forgot where's the tree branch that gets me back across. So weird. So really great place to build. I have a lot of work to do. That's looking down on the back of the Mitra temple area there, the worship area. And that little building down there is a fishery. I'll show you. Get over. Whoa. Real quick, you need to jump down. Can I grab? Yeah, I'm killing myself. Unconscious. Who is this? This is another player. How many players are on? Let's take a look. This is server 2728. All right, just me and one other person, so I won't have a lot of competition. Somebody put their body down right there. I don't know who that is. Can I? Is there a place for me to jump and grab? No, really. Looks like I can grab there. Yeah. All right. So, yeah, right down there is my fishery and oil producing factory. Let's get on down. Let's before we lose the sunlight. So I'm gonna bring my highest level berserker with me. He's level 16 right now. He's got 34 strength, 31 plus 3, 15 agility, 9 plus 6, because he got those on his perks. When he hits level 20, he'll get his final perk. And his vitality is 49, 46 plus 3. We'll bring him. How are you equipped, sir? Oh, he's got sword of crom. He's got some gruel. He's got some grilled steaks on there. And this is strength weapon. I've got 2 Seth truncheons with me. I'm bringing these gloves because they add plus 10 to concussive damage for knocking out these things. I've never heard of anything like this. I'll show you my oil field. Well, it's a fishery right there. I've got the fish traps down there on the lower part. And then the way this works is really cool. I got this from, I forget who showed me how to do this. One of my buddies years ago that I played with, like back in 2020, you know. But basically, you put 10 compost seeds, and you can stack them 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and they will constantly produce those grubs that you see over there. And the grubs you put in your fish trap. My lone fisherman is excited here. I got him up here. And the fish traps are down here, so 10 fish traps. And so these, you put the grubs in here, and these will constantly produce fish for you. And then you just squish the fish in the presses here, and you get oil. There's some oil in that one I didn't grab yet. And I've got refrigerators here just for, because I haven't really started production in here yet. But when I do, we'll be producing oil like crazy. And of course you get the fish. Now, what I haven't finished here, and I got this from Expedition. Expedition has great build videos. But down here, I'll put walls in, and these will all be rooms around here for the monks to stay in, and I need to decorate it. I wanted to keep it austere, you know. I didn't want to make it fancy. I didn't want to use fancy building materials. You know, there's a really pretty stuff. I'm trying to stay within the Ghost of Tsushima theme, because I'm doing a series on a blind playthrough on Ghost of Tsushima right now. So this is the Catan, and it's, you know, it's very plain and austere looking, you know, because they're monks, man. They're not supposed to have fancy stuff. All right, let's get over there. Let's see if this works. The faster I'll go over there. And this dude's all excited. Ragnori the Unmerciful. He's my my taskmaster. So this is the sinkhole. Now the map has got these things up, just like Lightning said. And here's my base. My base that I'm moving everything from is. How do I zoom in on this thing? It's right down here. It's not showing my base anymore because I'm pulling everything out of it. But the base is right there. My new river base. I still have things I need to pull from there. Now I'm not in a fight build. I'm in a build for building. So I'm in. You know, I've got 20 points in expertise, encumbrance, so I can carry an unlimited amount, basically, without being over encumbered. So he says, yeah, there it is. I have never seen anything like this or heard of anything like this in the older days. Of course, I haven't played this game in years. I mean, I started playing in 2017, 2018, and, you know, there it is. He was right. You're right. I've never seen anything like this. So, according to him, somebody built a little something right there. All I got to do is knock out sorcerers, exile captain.
Like you, we are strangers in this accursed realm. We seek a way back to our lands in the misty east. And though we have crossed the length and breadth of this hellish plain, a way out remains elusive. But perhaps things have changed. Perhaps this new sorcery may show us a path to deliverance, if it can be understood. To that end, we serve Mekhamosis, Lord of the Black Ring of Stygia, and the fellow prisoner in this forsaken hell. While the workings of this new sorcery are unknown, unproven, and dangerous, who better to tame its secrets than a master sorcerer?
Okie dokie. Goodbye. We're supposed to talk to one of the merchants. This is what we want. We want the combatants. I don't need workers. I have named workers. I'm looking for Delencio Snowhunter. That's all I want. I haven't been able to get her to show up at the mounds. I have a little thrall taking base up at the mounds, and a Star Metal getting base. There's the same in the same little building up there, and I've been trying to get Dalencia to show up, but she just won't. A traitor. Tiger's truncheon. The dead woman's tresses. Okay, but we need, those are expensive. Okay, we need money, honey, to do that stuff, or their currency that they use. And this is another trader. Purchase materials. Goodbye. Okay, so we need to knock out sorcerers. This is, wow. Somebody built a thing over here, huh?
Hey! 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 Why?
Crap. Dude. You are messing with my... Whoa! Don't tell me that was a sorcerer. I think we just killed the sorcerer by mistake. Yeah, we did. We killed the sorcerer. Oh, crap. I know a tanner. Oh, it's a medicine man. I don't know if that counts as a sorcerer. I'll take that. I'll take that. I don't need the meat. Okay, we gotta be careful. I was just coming over to look at this tower somebody built. Wow. Okay, let's keep going. Let's stay focused. So there's supposed to be sorcerers in these areas, and what we need to do is knock them out. So let's kill this one in the front here. Let's kind of kill our way in. Okay, now we got to stop killing. I don't want to accidentally kill one. So let's take a sword of crumb away from him. We'll give him a Seth's truncheon. We'll put those gloves on him, which will increase his concussive ability. We'll put that. Oops. We'll put that on me too. What's he set to? Aggressive. Okay. Okay. I need to equip knockout stick for myself. Some bindings, and I need to put these on also, which will increase my ability to knock things out by 10. And let's find that sorcerer. There's the sorcerer back there, I think. There it is, the sorcerer. I just gotta
Your heart will be equal.
the brute. Oh, it's a chamber. I don't want to. It's too close to the sorcerer. Okay. I think I hit the sorcerer. Nope. Well, it's a medicine man. I don't know if that counts. Well, let's go. Let's find out. Medicine man. It's supposed to be medicine man or sorcerer. I gotta watch the video. Again, Lightning. Is this where I put him? No. I put him in here, right? You have claimed a bounty. That worked. Okay, how much do I have? How much do I have? Oh, I got 50. There it is, right there. 50. Okay. So now we need to go get another one. And this is, I don't know what to do with this. I need to watch this video again. There is a camp right up here, actually. But it doesn't have the thing on it. This does. Raiders Ridge is that way. Okay, oh, it's that camp right there. Where but I just killed the medicine man, didn't I? I'm gonna have to wait for them to respawn, I think. Unless there's another one in here.
I will rip you apart!
Oh, I don't think so. What do we have up here? We've got an archer. Yeah, I think we killed everybody else. Oh, yeah, I could use some of this. Alright, we gotta wait for this to respawn. We need to head for another. Oh, the summoning place. There'll be a ton of them in the summoning place. Let's go to the summoning place. But there'll be more than one in the summoning place. So I gotta keep trunching on him because I don't know where they are in here, and I don't want to accidentally kill one like we just did. Okay, let's get my endurance back up. So I'll do the killing and let him do the knocking out. It's probably safe to give him his sword here, though.
Don't take me.
Alright. Is he knocked out? He's knocked out. Let's kill him. I don't want to get swarmed. You can get swarmed in here. It's the first time I've been here in like 3 years.
I see prey!
I see prey too.
I will feast upon you!
I doubt it. Try. 2 knockouts, sir. Alright, it's dark. It's getting dark. I haven't been in here in a long time. I know there's some recipes and stuff to touch in here too. I just don't remember where they're at. Alright, man. It's easy to do this when you're level 60, even though I'm not in a fight build. There's recipes around here. I can't remember where they're at. I don't want to miss them out. And while I'm here, I want to get them touched. Get them learned. I can't remember where they are, and it's going to get black on us in here. Alright. We might have to come back in the daytime. This is where you can get mobs, though, so at least in the olden days, you have to be careful through here.
I go to the great feast.
I didn't get mobs. It used to be you come down in here.
I drink your blood!
Can you get them? You draw like the attention of about a dozen fighters, man. Okay, I used to always go right first, but there's recipes around here. I can't remember where they're at. I don't want this. They're on the ground. Oh man, I don't want to do this in the dark. Who's this guy? You're dead. A dancer. Alright, I haven't found a sorcerer yet. James. Can't knock them out, so I gotta kill them. I can put that in the bench. What do you call it? The bench that. Okay, we want to knock this one out. But there's also somebody else in here, so we'll let my guy knock the medicine man out. We can knock them both out. We can knock out the room. Okay, the medicine man's out.
York will have your soul!
Brute's out. Alright. I can build a wheel of pain. I might want to break the brute. The brutes have potential, actually. Oh, we gotta do this at night. need to touch? That thing that just made that noise? Okay, so this will give me 100. Looks like I'm getting 100. Need to eat. Got some gruel. I didn't bring food for me. It's all right. Okay, man. I'm not going to record me doing all of this. As soon as I do need to make a wheel of pain, though. I wouldn't mind seeing how that brute turns out. I've cooked out for food, too. Well, let's stay focused on this. I want a Delencia Snowhunter. I have not been able to get her to show up, man. I have worked the mounds and worked the mounds and worked the mounds, and over and over again. You know, there's 3 different locations that I know of where she would show up, and I haven't been able to get her to show up. So what we're going to do here is just sit down till the sun comes up. We'll keep working on this. I got 100 now. And we'll see what the results are, Lightning. If I get a Delencia Snowhunter out of this, you have earned a subscriber. I got her on the second one. The second one. You see on the top there, over there on the left? I've got her highlighted. It says Delencia Snowhunter. The first one I got, we go down there, it was Janos. On the second one, I got Delencia Snowhunter. Oh my gosh. And I also traded some money in there, and I got the Harness of the Mad Prophet, which you can only get here. So I'm going to take these back to the base and get them set up and come on back here because there's some other things I'd like to purchase. But I got her on the second one. All right, I will subscribe to you, Mr. Lightning. Awesome. So much, you know, I put in so much time. I did. Trying to get her to show up over the Mountains of the Dead. And this was the second one. The second one. Now that took like an hour, you know, in order to get, you know, I had to wait for the respawns to get them all over here. Maybe less than an hour, I don't know. Just working the area, waiting for them to respawn. Thank you. Much appreciated. Alright, man, here's the wrap up. Snowhunter is the prize, is the big prize, and Janos. And I've got Snowhunter in, look over there, Guardian armor, which gives her 1,440 armor protection because I put a kit on it. And it's all strength armor. So there. You gotta look over here on the left. Each piece adds 5 weapon damage. That's 25 added to her weapon damage. I've got the Annihilator on her. And she's level 5 because I used her after I got her. I got her on the second one, so I used her and she, whoops, she leveled up to level 5. Her strength started at 15. It's now 23. The gruel, it's showing right now that her vitality is getting a 14% boost because it gave her the snakes. Or if I had the gruel on her, and that makes her get the strength 100%. So in 5 levels, she went from 15 to 23 because I just had gruel on her. Then I wanted to get her health up a little bit, so I gave her snake. Now that's 14 for that. But then she is at level 5, and she is a beast. I used her on 2 bosses while I was waiting for the sorcerers to respawn. So she just melted the spider boss up there, the big black one. that's nearby, where all this event is taking place, and the croc boss. So I had her fight 2 bosses. So she's level 5. I haven't used Janos. Now look at Janos' stats. He starts with 30 strength. My God, with a 70% chance to increase. This guy is incredible. So I put Vitality armor on him. He's wearing the Yamatai. This is the Yamatai Warlord helmet, in honor of Ghost of Tsushima, right? So each one of these adds 28 to his health. That's what is that? A total of 140 to his health. So that brought him up to 22, 27. I haven't used him at all. And whatever I had on him, I think I just gave him some, I don't know what I did. But I haven't used him at all. He's still level 0. But look at that. I mean, starts with 30. Snowhunter starts with 15, but her damage multiplier is higher. We'll see how these two do when they're done. I mean, she's now at, what I say, 23 strength at level 5. So at level 5, she still doesn't have as much strength as Janos starts. Pretty amazing. But Snowhunter's better than Janos. In my experience from the past, that's years ago. So there's those two, and then what I got is across the top row here, over there on the left, and there's my name right over there. So we got this mask of the Jafari Witch Doctor when I was in the summoning place, and this thing adds 40 to your health when you're wearing it, plus 10 concussive damage. Then we got Tiger's Crunches. This thing costs 500. 500 of those emblems. You get 50 per sorcerer. So that could cost 10 sorcerers right there. And it has 3,000 health in it. I don't know how it compares to self-destruction. I haven't used it at all. I'm going to put a kit on it. I didn't want to use it because you can't put a kit on it unless it's at full health. And we'll see. But 3,000 health, amazing. And then, so I'm sure, well, I'm hoping it's better than self-destruction. I don't compare it to Love Tactic, but we'll see. And then this with 20,000 durability on the Dead Woman's Tresses is amazing. And it only weighs 1.8 pounds. So that's the last drag rope on right there. And then we got, I didn't turn her in because this is a named sorcerer. I don't know how to use that, how to use sorcerers, but I figured a named one's got to be better. What's her name? Groot's Dead Eater. I put her on a wheel. I put a wheel of paint over there and got her. And then we have this effigy doll, which is treasure. I don't know what to do with that. And then across the bottom row is the other thing from left to right. There's a stone guardian leg. I don't know what to do with that. I can't equip it. It must go on something. And then we have this lightning rod guardian, which attracts lightning strikes that will throw across the bottom. There's the silver and the gold that we got for turning in the sorcerers that we got, plus 394, almost 400 chemical base. So that is the wrap up of that. That's pretty dang good. So thank you, Lightning, Mr. Lightning. What's the state money? I got it. Oh, wait a minute. I also got a named Dancer. She was she's being held prisoner in a summoning place, but I've been at the summoning place getting the sorcerers out of there, and there was a jailer, killed the jailer, and got the key, so I got a named Dancer. She's still over there. I got to pick her up. But I did claim her, so she's but I've got her on guard over there at the wagon. So I got a named Dancer also out of it. Pretty good for a couple hours work. It does take a couple hours to do all that because you got to wait for those sorcerers to respawn. And that takes 10, 15 15 minutes. And there you go. I think that worked out really well. One last look at my progress on the basic. So all of this is like it is 10 days. 10 days. We got named workers, you know, named smelters, named carpenters, named canners, named blacksmiths, named armorers, all of that, and alchemists. Pretty good. I mean, I love the changes that they've made because all of this would have taken a heck of a lot longer. It was much harder to do in the olden days. Like I say, I've played this one. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. And I tell you what, man, I might try. Nah, I'm not going to start another character over from scratch. But if you do, I'll tell you, you can get off to a rocket start much better than you could in the past. All right, man. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate it very much. We'll see you on the next one, which will probably go to fishing. Yeah, it will be go fishing. I'll get back over there. All right, man. Y'all take care.